Hello everybody, today I want to show you a really neat, easy strategy to use. It's something that is so simple, it can be applied to swing trading, position trading, even day trading. And it has a really large probability of success. It's a very simple, very good strategy. It basically involves trading an inside bar. What is an inside bar? Let's say you have this bar. An inside bar is one that fits inside this one. Basically where the high of the bar is lower than the previous high and the low of the bar is higher than the previous low. So this would be an inside bar. And the way to trade this is also extremely easy, extremely simple and straightforward. When you have this, it's pretty much like the market has compressed. It's like a spring that has been contracted and now is ready to expand again. And so the way to trade this thing, particularly when it's done in higher time frames, is really usable, really applicable and really effective, because it means, let's say that this is a weekly bar. It means that for the entire week prices were consolidating, they couldn't go anywhere, which pretty much predicts that the next week will expand. So the way to trade this is as simple as, if it breaks the low of the bar, you go short. If it breaks the high of the bar, you go long. If it breaks the short of the bar, you go short with the stop at the high of the bar, a little bit above, right? And if it breaks the high of the bar, you go long with the stop a little bit below the low of the bar. That's simple. And so what is the target? Well, typically with a strategy like this, you want to use 2 to 1. Basically, it depends on the size of the bar. So let's say the size of the bar here is 10. So when it breaks, you want to take, let's say, 20 points. And if your stop is, let's say, 10, you want to take 20 points. It's basically 2 to 1. So I'm going to show you here a very clean example of that and how you can use that in any time frame. And here I think I have a hourly chart. And here's a good example. You can see this long bar here. And then the next hour you can see this bar here, that the high of the bar was lower than the previous high and the low of the bar was higher than the previous low. So what do we do in those cases? Well, we wait for the break of the extreme of the bar. In this case, it broke to the downside, meaning that we go short with the breakout of this level, and we put our stop right here at the high of the bar, a little bit above. Okay, and then where do we put our target? Well, 2 from there. Basically what you do is that you measure the bar. Let's say that you take the bar like this and you measure, you put a Fibonacci extension there to measure it. You measure it and there you go. Here is the 2 times, the exact 2 times that you can see in this case was really precise to the pip, and that would be your target and this would be your stop. Another possibility, of course, is that you trail your stop and using SAR or any other of the stops strategies that we have discussed. But yes, this is very simple. And can you use it in small time frames? Of course, you can use it in small time frames as well. And for instance, in this particular case, in the Canadian, I've been talking about this strategy to my tag members, precisely because we have in the weekly chart, we have right now a situation where the bar of last week promises to be an outside bar compared to this one that is appearing to be forming an inside bar. So the break of this low would be a selling signal. And why do I say a sell signal? Because basically this strategy works best, of course, when you have another analysis, right? For instance, let's say that you have what is that called? Head and shoulders. Let's say that you have a head and shoulders here, something like that, and now you want to go short. Well, if you have some situation like this is the perfect time to go short with stop right here instead of the stop here. So that's why it's such a clever strategy. So in this case, the one that I'm showing you now, and why I have been telling my TAC members to shorten the market if this proves to be an inside bar, is because, well, we have a count there. Let me show you the count that sees 5 waves to the upside. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and because we see 5 waves to the upside, we're expecting prices to start coming down. And so what better situation to take short than to see this inside bar set up producing a sell signal. So when you combine them like that, this is an opportunity that you can take to make really great setups with great risk reward and very small stops and really high probabilities of success. I wish you great success with this.